Whoa, it's a beautiful day to do these reactions, man. Listen, like it before you like it, hit the sub before you hit the bud, join the team before you hit the green. Listen, I normally don't react to people's videos, like YouTube videos on that boy Will. I do that on my other channel, but I felt the need to do it on this channel today. This one here about O'Shea Duke Jackson. I think this is video 259 on Anton Daniels so far, I believe. But anyway, we finna react to this one. Pastor Anton's cheeks clapping is getting out of hand. He been clapping cheeks, evidently. Let's go.
Now I'm getting ready to get into this part of the video to where you're talking about.
Boy, I like the 70s vibe. I ain't gonna hold you. I like the 70s vibe.
About the Lapeef situation. Do you know for a fact that they was out here cracking the on the panel? Okay.
Now, shout out to the House of Hypocrites. This is Danica Marie Dope Discussions. This is a live stream. So House of Hypocrites pulled up to the live stream, right? And this is something, I'm gonna be honest, since like 2021, 2022, there's been a huge rumor that Lapeef and Anton were using their shows and their panels to sleep with the girls on the show. All right, it's no different than what you hear about with Fresh and Fit, but this.
What you talking about, like a little quid pro quo action? That what we talking about? Give up the cheeks and you can get on Lapeef? That what you saying?
Does happen on YouTube. There is a lot of secret booty clapping that goes along, especially in those streamer communities. And Lapeef, let's talk, was a guy, from what I hear, that was known for doing stuff like this. Anton was a guy that I hear that was known for doing stuff like this.
Allegedly,
okay?
Right?
It's just rumored out there. I never publicly came out and said anything about it. Wasn't my business, but people do talk. This information, from what I understand, is largely true. But let's see what he said.
Man, I know for a fact. Let me name the name.
What is she looking down at?
No,
I ain't gonna do that.
No,
I ain't gonna do that.
No. Y'all so damn messy. Like I said, y'all, the men be having more.
I ain't gonna dirty Mac nobody like that, but you can't. When he said the fact that I never do no you would, man. You did your partner and business partner like that, man. That's why y'all with each other to this day.
Ooh.
What?
Yeah, man.
I didn't know all of that.
I did.
See, I don't be in the YouTube streets like that. I don't watch panels. I don't really do all of that kind of stuff. Back in 2020, I used to watch panels. I joined a panel one time and I was like quickly made aware to myself, at least, that this is not the type of content I want to be a part of. Cause shit, man, you get on them panels and shit start getting heated and you start saying all kind of crazy stuff. And a lot of people who go live and they do the live streams, they find themselves in a lot of trouble because there's a big ass catalog of you saying things, and over time, guess what? Your views, opinions, and stance can change. So now they go back to 2020 and be like, well, you said this, and now you're backtracking in 2026 and you're saying this. But whoa. I remember when such and such happened in 2020 and they got those receipts way back. You didn't forgot because your ass didn't live stream every single day since 2020. A lot can go wrong with that shit. With the pre-recorded videos, you can still make that same mistake, but it's just a little less complex and nuanced than going live.
When Anton left Lapeef and started with his own streams, More the Millionaire Morning Show, you were seeing the Q, the Island Girl, all the people that was on Lapeef started coming on the Anton Daniel stuff all the time. He started going live the same time as the other guy. The other guy is from Chicago. He's from Detroit now. Lapeef, let's talk. I never heard him diss Anton about it. But yes, I would say Anton kind of did him dirty a little bit from what I can see.
Yeah, they did that like that.
So okay. The women on the panels.
You gotta go back some years. But now, man, I don't want to implicate nobody on the panel right now, but you gotta just pay attention to shit.
See, I be giving people the benefit of the doubt because I like to place myself in certain people's shoes and say, well, if I wouldn't do that, then I don't think they would do it, you know?
I love Danica Marie, but I know Danica remembers what Sex the Goddess was accusing Anton of, right? Like, he was basically sneak dissing her acting as if he had smashed, I believe, something like that. And then like it was a real dirty game. This kind of on the panel booty clapping that was happening with Lapeef, and it is, from what I understand, it's largely true. There is a stream. Anton ended up, from what I understand, the stream has been taken down, like he's taking down content now. Anton was sleeping with somebody on the panel's fiance or wife. Then from what I can remember from that at the time, Anton was at the dude's house, putting on the dude's Rolex. I mean, all that stuff was like, and then one of the times, I don't know if it's the same lady, but I'm pretty sure it is, her fiance was screaming at him on live. It was a lot of, for Anton to get up there and,
oh shit, I think I do remember the clip he talking about, man. I want to say I do remember shit, but I didn't really think much of it at the time because I don't know, but I think I know what he talking about. This is like back from like 2020, dog, like something old. I want to say I know what he talking about, dude.
and be like, black culture is trash. That trash act they used to do on Lapeef, Let's Talk, Anton was 100% the biggest culprit with Lapeef. That stuff indeed was happening. I mean, I used to hear about it all the time. You know, it was a bunch of drama over there, and it wasn't the kind of drama you think a black conservative person would be starting. But Anton was in the midst of all of that.
Yeah,
Because
you can't think like that, though.
or get their names out there, build up their platform. You don't think that they out here, you know, popping for a platform.
Yes.
You know,
They pop for less.
Shit, in New Orleans, they pop pussy for 5 pounds of crawfish, a big shot, a daiquiri, potatoes and corn. Quick side note, at least once a day, I get a comment or an email asking, how do I do this YouTube thing? How do I make reaction videos? If you're interested in making money on YouTube and not just arguing in the comment sections, I run a private YouTube growth group. We do weekly calls, live channel audits, and you get to see how other creators are making money. Plus how I got this channel to where it's at 37,000 today when it only had 3,000 in October, and how I plan on making this channel go to 100K before the end of the year. Link in the description. Not all of them, just saying, bro. Coochie have been popped for far less, man.
Money women get cracked for less.
You better tell him.
Only thing you need is some McDonald's and a babysitter. It's over with.
McDonald's and a babysitter. That's wild. You really want that,
Well, I've been
that
coughing all
coochie,
day.
though?
please stop. Please
McDonald's
stop.
and
Hey, y'all really want that McDonald's babysitter coochie? I mean, that don't even sound like no top tier coochie, bro.
It's over with. God,
We got St. Louis and Houston on the same stream. We know it's gonna be dusty.
damn.
Yeah.
You gonna pay for my
Come on,
I'll pay for my nails.
come on.
And you would think the women that's upper echelon will require more. Man, the more
That
money,
be the cheapest.
man, when you got money, you be fucking free.
This is largely true. Let me just say this. This is not always true, but I'll tell you on YouTube, there are so many women who want to be content creators. Okay. This is why a lot of responsibility comes as a male content creator. And that's largely why I stay away from having my own streams, dealing with female content creators in this business, to be honest, especially in Black YouTube. Because it's so much easier if you have a platform, if you're known, if somebody can go to ChatGPT and look you up, women automatically feel, not all the time, but that you're validated, you're successful, you know what you're doing. So, and if they're trying to be a YouTuber too or a content creator too, yeah, that's like YouTube dudes are becoming like basketball players. Some guys, streamers are becoming the same guys as football players. And in some cases, streamers are more important than rappers. So, and then obviously, here's something I'm gonna tell you too.
Look, it's always about the visibility. If you are a man and you got high visibility out there and you are perceived to be making money and having a whole lot of clout, then definitely you're going to be a target for a lot of these women to try to come up on. Straight up. It is what it is. It don't matter if you're an athlete or entertainer. If you are well known and people know who you are and you getting money, you're going to have a lot of women trying to get at you.
You never know. Like for me, I don't even have a 500,000 subscribers, right? But let me just say this. Just because I don't think that I'm that important as a YouTuber, that don't mean that somebody else don't hold me at the same level as somebody else that they love. And that's the thing. Like, to me, I'm regularly O'Shea, but it could be a woman that might think like, oh my God, it's really you. And put you in the same status as somebody else.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? It happened when I was in Kenya. I was in the mall in Kenya. Some young lady saw me. She had to be like 19 or 20. And she was beautiful too. I think she was like a rich one. Oh my God, I can't believe it's you. What? Are you serious? And I'm like, it's just me. But just imagine though, if you in like America, Black American YouTube, these chicks got A lot of these women are educated. These women got cars. A lot of them are single moms looking for a man. They got access to you. And if they have any respect for you, that's the first step of the booty clapping.
You think, you. Now, it's some of them that, you know what I'm saying, you're going to have to pay Blake. But when you got that paper, man, because some women just like the illusion being next to somebody that have these particular things.
Yes.
I agree. Now, House, hear me out. I think that it's different categories of guys, right? And so I thought that Anton fell under the category of the type of guy that you just dangle at, but you never give it to him.
In other words, she basically saying she wouldn't have did nothing with him. I'd have just finessed him and made him think he was going to get something. But when I got mine, he wasn't getting his. That's what she's saying.
Damn, Dinika. Huh? That was kind of harsh.
You know, you feed him the fairy tale, the pursuit, you know, the possibility, and that's going to keep him cashing out and doing this, that, and the third. So I've put him under that category. But, you know, there are guys out there like what you are talking about, to where, no, your lifestyle, your fame, your fortune, popularity, your status is sufficient enough for me to go ahead and just give you the draws. You ain't got to pay to play.
Hell yeah. Like, shout out to Dinika, because I know the situation with Six and Anton, that was quite corny. I can remember that, right? But I'm gonna just be honest. Somebody in Anton's position got way too much opportunity to really be playing games with somebody. Like, oh, you're not talking about X, Y, and Z. It's just real easy to just go on to the next chick, because there's so many of them. Like, literally, dudes who are men in YouTube that really want to play, that really want to get out there, they got a lot of opportunities, especially if they have female subscribers. And the ladies who will let you do probably the most are the women who are already subscribed to you. So you're dealing with women who already like you, who are already warm anyway. So the moment that you're not warm, ain't nobody worried. Just get somebody else.
There's levels to it. So in my opinion, the reason why I was giving Mika the benefit of the doubt was for the mere fact alone that Anton is not going to be a Morris Chestnut. He's not a Chris Brown. He's not a Michael B.
Yo, bro, this shit funny, dog. I ain't even gonna hold y'all. This shit funny.
Alone that Anton is not going to be a Morris Chestnut. He's not a Chris Brown. He's not a Michael B. Jordan. He's not an Idris, you know? So yeah, that type, you just can't pull up with and think that that's sufficient. That's going to suffice. No, you have to pay. But as I'm looking around,
hey, bro, you know what they say? Different rules for different dudes, man. Some dudes got to pay. Some of them don't have to pay.
like you said, it's starting to be a thing to where even the quote unquote upper echelon of women, they good with just clout. They good with the clout. Clout is enough. Clout is the payment. You having money is the payment. And I just can't believe this. You know, it's getting so bad to where even the corny, they can just, because they got money and they got clout. And that's crazy. You know, I'm not advocating for nobody to be, I don't care how much money he got, how much clout, how fine. No, have some morals, values, self-respect, class, dignity. You know, I'm that. I operate from that. And that's why I also give grace, because I just kind of assume everybody would kind of operate from a place of righteousness. But no, that's not what I'm seeing today.
They out here getting bust down for turkey necks. You know what I'm saying? Crawfish.
It's crazy, but what you're saying is right. That's exactly what it's like. Now, when I was on YouTube before, like I was still doing good 2021, 2022. But the platform has changed a lot since then. So what's happened also is a lot more women are more comfortable in male-leaning spaces. That wasn't the truth when I was in the manosphere in 2015.
Yeah.
There wasn't a whole lot of women in these spaces. But now you have the black conservative thing. A bunch of females, especially some black Americans. You have some Afro-Latinas like Mika. You got some Africans and Caribbean chicks that are just out of this world fine. And they gravitate towards male-led spaces, largely because they're attracted to just being around men and they're looking for a husband. So back when we were starting out, it wasn't no women coming around the sphere. But now, like, having these women that have these same mentalities of conservatism and men leading, that's more common now. You have what y'all will call pick-me's, right? And those women are there out and about. They don't hold no punches about how they're looking for a man. They need a man. So yes, it's way different now.
I think I don't think Anton is the type that you ever seen that clip with there's a Washington said, I'm leaving here with something. Yeah. That's Anton. I don't think over the years
From the neighborhood.
the persona of I can say anything, I can get anything, I'm this, the arrogance, the money, it has emboldened his confidence to actually pursue particular women and actually get these women because he gonna cater to them, right? So if you think he cracking, it's a I say it's a 65% chance he is. I don't think these women just gonna go use and abuse him and get anything they want. That's what he do to them. It's the opposite.
What?
Right, because Anton is not the victim here. Lapeef, Anton, ain't them dudes. Ain't them dudes running live streams, number one. They're probably getting the women to show up for little or no money. Some of them they may be making. And those women, once they get on the stream, they make it more comfortable for other women to come. So if you're Mika, you're somebody nice looking like that. Other women join on the panel because it's like, oh, okay, well, he has these pretty women up there. So it just makes women up there more easier. So if you think that something is going on, it's not uncommon to think that.
Yeah, it's most definitely the opposite. He not getting used and abused by women.
No.
Most definitely not.
No.
He got the key.
Nah, I agree with what's his name? House of Hypocrites, and I agree with O'Shea because the things that I've seen a couple of videos of people talking about what's going on, whatever, and they're playing clips of certain like old clips, and it goes back to the talking point I said earlier, like people being able to go back years and go to these live streams and cherry pick things or whatever. And there's a clip where he was saying some things and it's all lining up to the character that they're portraying him out to be right now. And in other words, he pimping them, basically. That's what they saying. He's pimping them. He ain't out here not getting something. He leaving with something. That's what they saying, allegedly.
Definitely.
He got the keys to the vehicle.
He got the keys because he's the bag chaser. He's showing his income. He's showing how you're supposed to do it. So if you want that knowledge, you're going to chase.
But you got to think about this. You haven't really seen Anton get a big name woman that have our own going on to be consistently on his panels. Everybody is a beautiful woman that's up and coming. Somebody that would need him. Somebody that would need that attention. Somebody that need that exposure. You can't name one.
Nope. That's important.
It's been a lot.
He leverages his money, his clout, and everything in order to reel in beautiful women who are up and coming, who have the dream to be at the status and level that he's at.
Most definitely. Okay. It's evident though, because I was looking at that. I'm like, okay, I can name names that had platforms, but it may not have been what his shit is. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody on his panels can rival what he does.
That is the truth. Cause he got numbers, but really Anton don't bring a whole lot to any other creators. Cause what he does is he reacts to content, he streams, he chops it up. Not really a whole lot of storylining and stuff like that. So, but he is a hustler. I'll give him that. So guys, shout out to Danica Marie. Shout out to the House of Hypocrites, guys. Subscribe to them. We out.
Yeah, that's wild, man. You know, the whole thing that I'm getting is that him and his situation at home, he got it under control. That's what they saying. They saying that even though he out here clapping cheeks, it ain't messing up his home life because, you know, allegedly that's how they get down. That's what they saying in these YouTube streets. Anyways, guys, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I'm gonna get at y'all on the next one.